It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. Even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups, Ernie, because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. You look at Golden State. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role on the Warriors. He said winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. And that's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And both these teams very aggressive. Looking at early offense. Transition defense, I think, would be critical. What do you think?
Up-tempo basketball, Kevin. Up-tempo basketball. Right now, the pace. How do you control the pace? You got to control the boards. You got to be aggressive on the defensive end because this game can get out of hand if you don't get back on D.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Now here's Green. George Hill missing his last shot. Curry with him. Screen by Cousins. Curry passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And as long as you get Cousins the ball in the right place when he's rolling, he'll handle the rest.
Curry against Hill. Love outside. And the 3 ball is good.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Curry dishes to Cousins. Outside Durant. Outside Curry. And Thompson kicks to Green. The offensive rebound. Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
And the first one drops.
When you get the ball to Cousins, he's a workhorse. Really exerts so much energy in his offensive attack.
Good on both. And with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love, the Cavs have some elite offensive rebounders, able to create extra offensive possessions.
Well, their offensive rebounding rate fell off quite a bit last season, from 9th best to 20th. I mean, they just got smaller without Mozgov and some of the other 7-footers they have, and another team's prepared for them.
Clock at 6, and Thompson kicks to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Hill, no good. On defense, Cleveland, defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that three.
Yeah, it looks good when it's going in, but they definitely force some. Overall, pretty inaccurate from out there.
Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
I mean, you have to love the awareness of Curry's sick look to find an open teammate.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hill against Curry. Hill passes to Love. The screen from Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Cleveland.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Durant dishes to Curry. And there's the feed to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Up top, Cousins. He's guarded by Love. Thompson from long range. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
The ability to hit this consistently from deep, it must feel like a layup to Clay at this point.
Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And so here's Cleveland. 6-point game. Pick up by Hill. Here's Hood.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And stolen by Love. Thompson against Smith. Kicks it to Love. On the wing, Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the NBA season can be a long one, Chris. How important were team functions and team events during the season as a way to relieve some of the stress of the season?
Oh, man, if you're on a good team and a good team in the locker room, then you really don't even have to have team functions because you're going out, hanging out after every practice, going to play golf on warm days.
It's just natural, right?
Yeah, it's just natural. You're eating with guys, hanging out with guys, and so it is everything because really these are the guys that you're playing for, and the better chemistry, the better the team, I've always believed. And so team functions, hanging out with the guys, always important.
Now Smith, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Pass to Durant. With the floater, and no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Yeah, when the second unit came in, I mean, they provided a ton of energy, lots of hustle points, and that just had a snowball effect. There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Hill against Curry. Hill kicks to Thompson. With the teardrop. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder. He crashes with power.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. They can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Now here's Thompson. He had 19 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, and Cousins just has the mentality that no one can stop him. Even when he gets hit, he has the talent to brush it off and still nail the shot.
And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
Love, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And Hood the bucket on the assist by Hill. Hood's got his first 2 points. Warriors leading by 4. The screen from Thompson. Curry passes to Durant. Here's Cousins. Another shot. And there it is for him. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Screen by Smith. Durant against Hood. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside Durant, screened by Cousins. Durant kicks to Green. And it's off from 3-point range. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control. And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
First one falls for him. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in, and both free throws good for Clarkson.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
There's a screen. McCaw kicks to Iguodala.
Well, you know, some people say Andre Iguodala is on the decline as an offensive option, but his impact on the floor is still clear as day. He keeps the ball moving with his great spacing. He keeps that tempo and that pace, and he's still a strong finisher because he only takes high percentage shots that he's comfortable with.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
And both free throws good for Iguodala. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Clock at 6. In the corner, Nance with it. Cleveland moving it around. Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Here's McCaw. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. McCaw has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just a beautiful setup by Livingston, showing the high basketball IQ.
Here's the screen. Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Livingston kicks to McCaw. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up, locates the man.
Now Clarkson, he's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here is Livingston. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to McCaw. Here's Looney, guarded by Korver. Here's Iguodala. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Shot on the wing. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Those three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Osman drills the three-pointer.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And here's Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out to West. Back to Livingston. That one goes in, and the Warriors lead by 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Cavaliers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Clarkson kicks to Korver. There's the pick. The dish to Clarkson. And another 3 for Cleveland.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
The Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Livingston passes to West. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. I was there with my family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really, really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you can really, you say enjoy the process, but you never can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. And so it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and, you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them there.
Wonderful years, indeed.
Well, and you hear about the Warriors having, you know, an unfair amount of talent. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. This roster's stacked when you look at 2 MVPs that are the heart and soul of guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. When you look at a sharpshooter like a Thompson, I mean, you know, of course, those guys can play. But still, 4 All-Stars on the team has happened plenty of times in the past, but I would beg to differ that is, you know, misleading because I don't know if the 4 players were individually as good as some of the guys on this team.
Now, here's Livingston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Clarkson. There's the pass to Zizic. He dishes it to Korver. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chris, other teams with 4 All-Stars that you referred to, Pistons in the mid-2000s, and even more recently the 2014 Atlanta Hawks. Still, the Warriors, 4 All-Stars, hard to match.
Yeah, and part of it is that for the Warriors, you know, the 4 for the Warriors are...
Look at that!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Iguodala no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Zizic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Iguodala outside. He feeds it to West. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State moving it around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, such smooth footwork. The understanding of the game. Iguodala drawing the foul in close.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And Iguodala drops them both. There's a good screen. 2 on the clock. No good on the layup. DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too, not saying I don't. But they're both fans, and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala out there with Looney. Then it's West. Then there's Livingston. And it's McCaw in at the 2. Livingston kicks it to Looney. Pass to McCaw. The shot that time not on target. Korver with the defensive effort. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Nance. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Warriors leading.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
West outside. Livingston with it. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
But he stays with it. Now, here's Clarkson. Mans the screen. 5 on the clock. Thompson left side. There's the 3. Outside Korver for the 3. It's rebounded by West.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
And it's good. 2 points. McCaw's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
The Cavaliers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Thompson. And yes, it's good. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
And let's check out stats for Hill. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Good for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Smith with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Screen by Cousins. Outside for Durant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Durant's got 8.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Smith sets the pick for Hill. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Over in the corner, Cousins. Durant, the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Thompson misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Curry against Hill. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
He is almost as hard to stop inside as he is out. I mean, Curry just finishes. That wiry frame and speed of his, he can still get to the hoop and finish strong. You know, the Warriors, this team has one of the most potent offenses ever. Now, a big part of why that is so is because of their passing, their ball movement, their cutting. Everyone on this team can set someone up for an easy finish. Exceptional instincts on the offensive boards and didn't try to slam it home. Tipping it in was all he needed.
They set the pick. Green dishes to Durant. Rebounded by Hood. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And with the Warriors, their ball movement, Chris, and cuts are the key to this offense, as you were talking about. You could see it the last few seasons with their astronomical assist numbers as a team.
Yeah, it seems like every basket they make, Kevin, come off an assist. I mean, every guy buys into looking for that extra pass. It's a very smart and flexible offense, and it results in some beautiful basketball.
And Cousins gets it to go.
The 3-point shot is something Cousins has worked on effortlessly into his game. His stroke is very nice from outside.
Hill kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Hill passes to Love. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry on the wing. Floats one up, so the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around off there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
Free throw good, Curry.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. It's a lot of discussion as to whether Steph is now the face of the league. You know, something Steph himself says he gets a little annoyed with at times.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Chris, sometimes when a player is feeling it, in that rhythm, in that groove, there's nothing you can do to slow him down. Is there a player in the league right now who you feel is the deadliest when things are really falling right for him?
I mean, James Harden. How about this guy? Now that he's getting other guys involved, he's so much harder to guard because you don't know if he's going to pass it, ending up in a successful assist, or if he's just going to knock it down in your face. And his range is just so incredible. You do not want to let that man get hot. Also, of course, we know Curry. You better not let him get hot because he'll do some incredible things. And then his teammate, his boy, his partner, Klay Thompson. I mean, just the way that these guys shoot is just so fun to watch. So, I mean, these guys, when you talk about deadly from anywhere, anytime, you got to guard these guys like they used to say when they get in the parking lot. Not when they get in the arena. You better start guarding them in the parking lot because they can score at any time.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, his Splash brother might own the record, but if Curry wasn't in the league, we might talk about Klay Thompson as the best shooter ever. I mean, incredibly high three-point percentage for his career, and one of the prettiest, smoothest, nicest shooting strokes you'll ever see.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zizic is checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. And with Klay having claim to best shooter, if not for Curry, see Webb, the numbers back it up. Klay has the most threes in a season for anyone not named Curry.
Well, I mean, he definitely passed the eye test as one of the greatest shooters. No wasted motion, lightning fast release. Just watching Klay is amazing with how he is able to shoot the rock.
And the basket by Hill.
And Hill, with the ability to score inside and out, the defense can't forget about him.
Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. Inside, Durant with the steal. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And stolen by Cousins. Cousins missing again.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the inside. Zizic can't cash in from close range. Durant kicks to Curry. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
It's back to Hill. They set the pick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Warriors leading by 9. Curry dishes to Cousins. Over Love. Here's Green. The second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Outside Hill. And it's Hood in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. Smith for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Feeds it to Curry. Back to Green. Five to shoot. Over in the corner, Cousins. Again, Golden State.
Well, I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy at his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
Hill passes to Zizic. It's back to Hill. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you look at Ante Zizic, the forgotten player in the big trade, a young center, legit size and strength, and he also played under David Blatt, the former Cavs coach in Europe.
So both teams making some changes here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Kyle Korver. How his last 10 games have gone. First in free throw percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. West kicks to McCaw. Back to West from 17 feet out. And that's off the glass and in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And Zizic has a lot of upside. One reason he was desired so much in the trade. Croatian, part of that golden generation, drafted 23rd overall in that 2016 draft, but ended up staying overseas.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Zizic. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Warriors, number 1. In third, the Cavaliers.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of a decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of a decade. It doesn't seem that long. I can't believe I've been retired that long, but
I know it.
Right? I can't. Wow, time flies,
I can't
man.
either.
I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that have taught me kind of how to do it. But my process is kind of like a basketball game when I play. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for this season. I compare the two teams. I look at this. If I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do? What would my role be? And then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things. And so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with the game plan. And then from there, I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly, how they've been playing, add that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it. But that's my process.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 5. Now Livingston. Pass to Looney. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. And that one drops for him.
Never backing down. Clarkson, unafraid to shoot with a hand in his face.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Dishes it to Livingston. And the pass to McCaw. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. McCaw's got 11 points.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. Off the screen, goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on David West.
You see the poise developing in Clarkson. He makes a nice choice in the pick and roll.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
1 shot, gentlemen.
Warriors leading by 3. Here is Livingston. Pass to Looney. He kicks to Iguodala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man. Get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. It was DeMarcus Cousins who got hot in the first. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
The power he showed, the explosiveness, just a lethal combination inside.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Warriors leading by 3. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Hill is out there with Smith, and it's Hood in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Hill with it. Now Green defending. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low. But as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Both free throws good from Hill. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. The screen from Thompson. Durant dishes to Green. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And here's Thompson. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 10 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Smith drives in over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 4. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Cleveland with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Hood can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Cousins, the pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Green, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
The screen from Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, you know, he was the 11th pick in the 2011 draft, and I think it's safe to say that Thompson has outplayed the spot where he was selected.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen for Hill. There's the feed to Thompson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Curry dishes to Cousins. Back to Curry. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Thompson in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, that's his pump fake. I mean, it works for almost anybody, but his is just great. For a shooter like Thompson, I mean, it's doubly effective.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Oh, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA. They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Shot's good by Durant.
Plays like that are what make Durant impossible to guard. You just can't deal with this pull-up jumper.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And for Kerr, rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he studied tape.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Cousins. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Smith, the pass to Hill. Love with the screen on Green. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
This is what you like about Thompson, a shoot-first guy who's willing to make that extra pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Hill. Kicks to Hood. It's a pick by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hood can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Curry. Now the dish to Thompson. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Outside for Durant. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Love with the screen for Hood. Down low. Thompson misses.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
Hill with it. 8 points for him. Pick up by Hill. Here's Hood. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hood's got 6.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Curry dishes to Green. Curry is inside. Hill's there, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Here's Hill. Kicks it out to Love. The screen from Thompson. From deep. And Kevin Love gets the 3. 8 points for him.
Well, we all know Love has a lethal outside shot. You got to get up on him from deep.
Curry kicks to Green. Screen by Cousins. Green, the pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Lobbed up there for Green. The shot, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
A different look now for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Clarkson in for George Hill. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 15. On the wing, Iguodala. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Korver. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And you got to love watching Korver shoot the ball. Outstanding at getting his feet squared up under him and then just rising and letting it go.
Clarkson against Curry. Green, the screen. Here's Cousins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
You got to get the rock to Cousins when he's in the post. A true bruiser who relishes opportunities near the bucket.
Clarkson dishes to Smith. There's the screen. Nance a screen. Smith kicks to Nance. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Well, a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. His last 10 games, averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, he hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
From 12 feet out, the shot by Clarkson, no good.
Don't give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, and that's his second three-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Cousins.
Well, they say the mid-range game is a dying art form, but after looking at this shot chart, they are injecting a ton of life into it. Whatever space is being offered up to them in the mid-range, they have accepted and have continually knocked down shots to make the defense pay.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Korver kicks to Thompson. They set the screen. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Different look here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Cousins. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. McCaw, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Livingston passes to McCaw. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. McCaw has got 13.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
Pass to Zizic. Here's Korver for three. Kept alive. Zizic passes to Clarkson. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And no good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. You take a look at Zizic. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one good from Clarkson. 16 points for him.
Solid on defense right there. But Clarkson using his height and length to full advantage.
Iguodala kicks to McCaw. Here's West. It's tipped. Now, here's Clarkson. 16 points for him. And here's Korver from the arc. Korver missing again. Warriors leading by 16. Iguodala outside. He feeds it to Livingston. Passes it to Looney. It's blocked. Livingston kicks to McCaw. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. McCaw has got 5 points now this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Livingston passes to Looney. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, Iguodala with it. 4 on the clock. Over Nance. Iguodala no good. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And it's Korver in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Korver's got 5.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Livingston kicks it to Looney. Livingston passes to McCaw. And here's Iguodala outside. Another miss by Iguodala.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Here's Clarkson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, West out there with Looney. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Livingston. And it's McCaw in at the 2 spot. Osman. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors leading by 12. Picked by West. Livingston kicks it to West. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Now, it's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Osman, good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
Livingston passes to Looney. Here's McCall. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And getting a quick head of steam. Iguodala beats the defense to the punch.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Zizic. Rodney Hood comes in for Kyle Korver. And George Hill's subbed in for Clarkson. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
Nance a screen. Love outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 13. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Here's McCall. Out to Thompson. Over in the corner, Livingston. And stolen by Love. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Hill. Off the screen. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hood.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. They set the screen. Back to Livingston. Over Hill. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now Hill feeds it to Thompson. Love outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's a pick by Love. Hill, no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie, he has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
And it's Hood again missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thompson against West. And Thompson kicks to Hill. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for George Hill.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the middle.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for West. Draymond Green comes in for Kevon Looney. Durant's checked in for Patrick McCall. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And here's Green outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith inside. He's covered by Thompson.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault, but calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical. And perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation, we don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg? But with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. Yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
The first free throw is good.
With the immense effect Green has had on winning games in this league, it still boggles the mind that he lasted that late. The 35th pick of the 2012 draft.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you hear the term coach on the floor often, but it's usually reserved for point guards. But Draymond Green deserves that title, too. He's the general for this team when calling out defensive plays and assignments. Draymond essentially just helps run the team's defense every trip down the floor. Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Warriors leading by 12. They set the pick. Left side Durant. Curry against Hill. Here's Green. And Thompson sends it back. 3-on-3. Smith dishes to Hill. Shot clock at 5. The screen from Thompson. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Hill passes to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. And with Draymond, a lot of guys can just bark out stuff on defense. But you know what? He studies the opposition. He watches a lot of tape, and really he is so prepared, Chris, going into a game.
Well, you don't get considered to be one of the best defenders in the league without working like Draymond. He'll break down film on specific players to learn their tendencies. If you miss an assignment, he'll get right in your face about it, regardless of who you are.
Thompson sets the pick for Hood. With some arc, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Hood. And Rodney Hood played 1 season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 8. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. He gets that one.
Oh, the vision of Cousins, seeing the lane to the bucket, open up and just attacking it relentlessly.
Hill kicks to Smith. Pick up by Hill. Smith up top. He's covered by Thompson. Smith dishes to Hill. Clock at 4. The screen from Thompson. Hill drives in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And taking what the defense gives him. I mean, that time, Hill got right to the rim.
Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Screen by Cousins. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hill passes to Love. It's stolen by Green. Curry, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Pick up by Hill. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
It was nice seeing Smith share the wealth, showing great focus passing the ball to his teammates.
Curry dishes to Cousins. Curry kicks to Green. And Thompson sends it back. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Thompson for 3. Smith with the defensive effort.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ferocious on the drive. Smith just using his speed on that play.
Thompson passes to Cousins. Dishes to Green. Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill kicks to Smith. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 7. Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Hill. Out to Smith. The 3. Smith missing again.
Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those 3s.
Here's Green. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Inside, outside, in transition. Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The screen from Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, after controlling the ball well in the first half, he has really been careless, throwing it away in the second half.
Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. both free throws good for Green. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Nance a screen on Curry to the left side wing. Cleveland moving it around. That's a pick by Love. Hill kicks to Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot Jay is instant, out of his hands in a second's notice.
Thompson outside. And the pass to Green. Green, the screen, fades and shoots. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's now 24 points for DeMarcus Cousins. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Hill kicks to Love. Pass to Smith. The three. Green with the rebound. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's stolen by Hill. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Nance. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Channing Fries checked in for Nance.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeMarcus Cousins.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
That's good from Durant.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball. The calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 13. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
They can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Clarkson. Goes up off the inbound. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. There's the pick. Pass to McCaw. Iguodala right side.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, They'll learn from this.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.